Good morning, everybody. Mr. D here. Today is Friday, the 1st of May, and we are live from Mrs. Whittle's room because she has won an Outstanding Educator Award through M&T Bank and the Buffalo Bills for the Outstanding Teacher Award. And it is basically, it was judged on her commitment to students and to staff and the community. And we just wanted to say congratulations to Mrs. Whittle for this unbelievable honor. So we wanted to shoot our show this morning from her room. You can look around real quick. It's kind of empty now, but this is a place where there's 100 kids at a time in here. She works really, really hard. We just wanted to say congratulations, Mrs. Whittle, and we hope you have a fantastic May 1st. Speaking of May 1st, today is May Day, and it's an ancient celebration and festival where there is dancing and singing and cake. So I hope you have a chance to go outside today and dance and sing and eat some cake, okay? A couple things as far as news to pass along. News from Albany. The governor has announced that there are not going to be any Regents exams in August of this year. He is due to make an announcement, as I said 2 days ago. It's either going to be today or tomorrow because it's supposed to be by the end of the week as to where his direction for schools is going to go in terms of if and when we come back. So keep an eye out for that. We'll talk more about that Monday after we get the information. Just keep in mind, if he makes a commitment to a date, then we would have to plan things. So all of the what happens next will fall out of some meetings that we have that will all be above board. We'll make sure we communicate the heck out of it, but just understand that we'll have to do a whole bunch of planning, like cleaning the school and getting stuff open. I really hope we do come back. I miss you guys, and so do the teachers. But in any case, when you hear that, don't panic. We'll listen to what he has to say, and we'll figure out our plan, and we'll share that plan with you. Okay, a couple other things. Mrs. Hooker and Nina Montleone, they are our all-stars of the day today as well. They did a spot yesterday on Channel 13 regarding the AP test. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. They did a really nice job. It was on Channel 13 last night at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, and it just highlighted them in terms of what they understand about the upcoming APs, some gut instincts, and some of the rule changes. Mrs. Hooker did a fabulous job, as well as Nina. She did wonderful too. I do have to make a comment. If you take a look at that video, you're going to notice that Mrs. Hooker had a little flour on her apron because she is secretly making ravioli, and she is hoarding those raviolis. So when you see Mrs. Hooker, make sure you ask her if you can have some of her ravioli. They're delicious, and she does a really good job of that. So congratulations to Nina and to Mrs. Hooker. Okay, what else do we have today? Mother's Day's coming up, and Father's Day's coming up next month. Just start thinking ahead about that. Some people are lucky enough to have both their parents. Some people are lucky enough to have one, and some people, but both of their parents are gone. We just really hope that you get a chance to honor your mom or dad in some way, shape, or form. That's coming up. That's a big day for moms and dads. Just letting them know it's just a phone call. If you're one of the college kids who are watching this and you may still be at school, and if you are, that's great. Just give a call because they really, those are the people who make our lives just what they are today and what they are every day, regardless of how old you are. That's your mom and your dad. So just start thinking about how you might be able to help them out. Some terrific news to share regarding school around Google Classroom. The numbers of kids who are not engaged in Google Classroom continue to shrink. It's awesome. More and more kids are piling on. I just wanted to say thank you. Keep working. If you still haven't engaged in your Google Classroom, please do so, but you guys are listening and you're engaging, and thank you very much. As we mentioned before, your effort between now and the end of the school year, this is what we're going to have when we're sitting down trying to figure out where people are going and how we're going to grade students. There have been a lot of emails that have come in. Can you tell me how we're going to grade, from teachers and from students and from parents, saying, how are we going to grade this? The answer is we're working on that right now. We're working with the counselors. We're working with Mrs. Benedict. We're working also to make sure that we're all set whenever the governor does tell us we're coming back, or if we are coming back. And we're ready and have already announced this to Mr. Cole to talk a little bit about what our grading is going to be. There are no hard decisions as of yet. As those become available, I'll be making those known here. But the best thing you can do, again, engage and do your best. That's all we're asking for. Okay. Another thing that came in since our last meeting was Teams of the Decade. I got several emails, and thank you very much for those. We've already mentioned baseball and girls basketball and boys soccer. You need to understand there are two different bodies that are recognizing Teams of the Decade. One is through the Batavia News and the Livingston County News, And some of our other teams of the decade that we've gotten, it's unbelievable what we do here academically, athletically, and with the arts. It's just truly amazing to be a part of this program. And it's all of what you students are doing and what your coaches are helping you do. We're just really blessed on both sides. Cross country, phenomenal program. They are also a team of the decade. Girls swimming, I don't know the last time they lost. Boys swimming, I don't know the last time they lost anything. They're just unbelievable groups. You got to understand also, not only is that a great program, but it's a great program for kids to get involved in. It doesn't matter where you come in. This is not something you have to do year round. It's something that the coaches are taking kids and they are just winning and having a great time. Yes, winning is important, but the most important part is the type of character skills and the good coaching you're getting from all the teams we just mentioned. That's what's really important, and I'm really glad people are getting involved. Not only could we have a seminar on teams of the decade, take a look at what we do in the arts and music program here, take a look at what we do in the classroom, all of our academic teams that perform, whether it's math or EQ, or we're very, very blessed with superior coaches and kids and parents who can support that. We just wanted to say thanks and recognize everybody. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Remember 3 things. We love you, we miss you terribly, and we just can't wait to see you again soon. And always, God bless you guys.